Hare Krishna Maharaj. Maharaj, you have always emphasized the relationship between devotees and the loving exchanges between the devotees. So, Maharaj, can you explain who exactly is a devotee? What is the definition of a devotee?
Who is a devotee?
Yes, Maharaj. Who exactly is a devotee? Is someone who chants Hare Krishna, can we call him a devotee? Or is it something beyond?
One time, Lord Chaitanya in Puri was asked the same question. There were a group of Vaishnavas, devotees from Kulinagram. And Kulinagram in those days in Bengal was well known for making very good silk ropes that were very strong. So Lord Chaitanya, because all of the people who came from Kulinagram, they were all grihastas, they were all household, family people. And Lord Chaitanya told them, every year come and bring your best ropes to pull the chariots of Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra. So Lord Chaitanya was teaching this principle that according to where people are from and wherever things are good, use it for Krishna. Yukta Vairagya. This place is known for good ropes. That's wonderful. You all know how to make good ropes. Don't renounce it. Make them for Jagannath. And not only for Jagannath, for everybody. Because there's going to be millions of people using those ropes to pull Lord Jagannath. So how, if you make those ropes, how you're spreading bhakti and you're giving such pleasure to Jagannath and you're giving such pleasure to all the millions of people that are going to be pulling the ropes. So through that simple instruction, bring ropes every year for Jagannath. He was teaching the essence of bhakti. So the next year they came, they brought the ropes, and one of the devotees asked that we are families. We have our wives and our husbands and our children and our jobs. And how can a family person like us, how can we become Krishna conscious? How can we develop love for Krishna? And Lord Chaitanya gave two instructions. He said, just chant the holy names of Krishna and serve the Vaishnavas. Serving Vaishnavas means hearing from them and then applying what we hear. Hearing from Vaishnavas, enlightening Vaishnavas, and any other type of service. And service is with care, with concern for the body, mind, and soul. And especially when we serve together for our higher cause. So they asked a question, how do we know who's a real Vaishnava? And Lord Chaitanya said, anyone who even once chants the holy name of the Lord sincerely is a Vaishnava, a devotee. So they went home. They took that instruction very deeply. Then they came back the next year and they asked Lord Chaitanya a question. They said, we are householders, so busy with our family lives. How could we become Krishna conscious? And Lord Chaitanya said, you should chant the holy names of the Lord and serve the Vaishnavas. And they asked, how do we know who a Vaishnava is? And Lord Chaitanya said, one who is constantly chanting the holy name of the Lord is a Vaishnava. So they took that to heart and they went home. The next year, they came back. They said, how do we as fallen householders become Krishna conscious? How do we love Krishna? And he said, you should chant the holy names and serve the Vaishnavas. And they asked, how do we know who's a Vaishnava? And Lord Chaitanya said, anyone who, even upon seeing the people who see them, will start to chant the holy names, that is a Vaishnava. So in other words, there's different levels of devotees. So one who has faith in the personal conception of God and who follows the principles of devotional service, at least with faith, at least has faith in the principles and is, making an effort even with shortcomings, that's a Vaishnava. On a preliminary level. And one who's actually very sincerely serving and very sincerely following and who actually is developed a taste for the holy name is a higher Vaishnava. And one who's really tasting the holy name and really connecting to Krishna's grace in such a way that they just want to be an instrument of Krishna's compassion in every way to others, that's the highest Vaishnava. Now we can understand this from many perspectives. Srila Prabhupada, in several places, he says a true Vaishnava is a person who is free of all envy. Now we can understand, in a preliminary state, people could be Vaishnavas, but the Srimad Bhagavatam also tells that there are devotees in the mode of ignorance, devotees in the mode of passion, devotees in the mode of goodness, and devotees in the transcendental state. Devotees who believe in Krishna and who follow certain principles in the way they dress and the way they, do some sadhana and everything, but they're arrogant and they're abusive to others and they find faults in others and they like to criticize others and they're envious. They're devotees, but in the mode of ignorance. And those who are devotees who really want results to their actions. They want, wealth, they want fame, they want recognition. But they're serving and they're performing their sadhana. They're devotees in the mode of passion. And devotees in the mode of goodness are those who are really serving without all of these selfish expectations. And one who's actually serving with love, who is free of envy, that's a true Vaishnava. So actually a Vaishnava is one who is without envy. Actually a Vaishnava is one who serves with love. One who's a true Vaishnava is one who has that higher taste, who loves Krishna. And the lower stages are people who are in the process of becoming true Vaishnavas. If they associate with advanced devotees and they have some humility, then even if we are in the mode of ignorance or passion, we could come to that highest stage by Krishna's grace. Srila Prabhupada said the main point is that we are actually sincere. We're not duplicitous. We don't have ulterior motives. We really want to become pure. Even if we're in a fallen state, we want to recognize people who are pure and respect people who are pure, and we want to see others make progress. And we're trying. So that sincere effort is what makes us really Vaishnavas. Does that answer your question?